very first one. Let me make sure that this is live in all of the places. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we are live on my Instagram. We are live on the Twitch. Hello. We're starting, since this is our very first DayDream creator session, we're kicking it off just a few minutes early to make sure that all the places are working and all the chats are working and everything is good to go. So we're going to get officially started in about 3 minutes here. We're just kind of getting everything kicked off. I'm going to go ahead for my people over on Instagram. If you would like to come and join us for some live AI video fun for the next hour with my good friend MidJourney Man, the Twitch link is pinned to the top of the Instagram chat. We are over on the DayDream Live Twitch channel, because if you're looking at this on Instagram, it's going to be kind of small on your vertical screen. So come on over to Twitch if you are by a computer or you're on your phone. Here, I'm going to put the chat on the screen for a second here until we get started, because everyone is chatting. Everyone is talking. So yeah, guys, welcome. I'm going to do the official welcome in about 2 minutes. So we'll give everybody kind of an opportunity to get in here, because I know when it comes to live streams, a bunch of people do not come until the moment of. But Julian, aka MidJourney Man, thank you for joining me for the very first DayDream creator session. Let me just say thank you first off.
Hi everybody, thanks for having me.
Awesome. Me and Julian actually go how long have we known each other now, like officially in the flesh and not just in AI land?
Oh, that was a year ago, I think.
When we shared the hotel room for the Comfy UI conference.
Yeah, a year and a half or so ago, give or take. I think so.
Yeah. So super exciting, and hopefully I will see you at Upscale conference in a few weeks. I will know very soon if I'm going to be going to that.
Yep, I'll be there.
Awesome. Well, guys, we'll give it another minute. If you're over on Instagram, come join us on Twitch. The link is pinned to the comment. Yeah, man. Exciting stuff. Cosmic, Cats, Busby. I see a bunch of familiar names in here, as well as a bunch of other names that I do not know. So everybody, welcome. The first stream is always just a little nerve-wracking, but we're going to have a good time. And if you are here and you are not in our DayDream Discord server, you can go ahead and scan the link. Where is it? Right here. You can go ahead and scan the QR code right there, and it will drop you into our Discord server. But also, I am going to go ahead while we're still waiting just for a minute, and I'm going to pin that link to the Twitch channel so that you guys can join, if that is easier than scanning the QR code. Oh, Julian, did you mean to turn your camera off? Okay.
Yeah, it's by design.
Okay, cool. Well, everybody, welcome. So, for those of you that do not know me, my name is Tyler, better known across the AI social media sphere world as JBooks Creative. This right here is my good friend Julian, better known as MidJourney Man, and this is our very first DayDream creator session, which will be happening weekly on Thursdays. probably usually around this time, but depending on our guest and their time zone, we're going to be a little flexible there. So let's get this rolling. Before we dive into anything DayDream and anything live video AI, Julian, why don't you tell the people who you are and what you do and how long you've been doing it?
Hey, sounds good. Thanks, Tyler, for having me. It's cool to be the first one. I'm talking. It's funny. It's kind of distracting because as I'm talking, I'm seeing myself on the DayDream right now, and I'm looking like a pretty hot girl, like with all red hair and everything. So it's distracting. It's funny. Yeah. So it's
Is that how you want to give your intro? No, let's let them see your actual face. We're gonna jump into the DayDreams in just a second.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to give that its proper introduction.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, what's going on with me? Like a lot, trying to keep up with many things lately. One of the main cool things I've been doing is I've been I started as an in-house creative for Comfy, so it's fun to get to play with all the latest models before they come out and help the Comfy team. So it's pretty awesome, working there with Pers, Phil, and quite a lot of other people, and it's awesome.
Awesome. And
go ahead. That's it.
No. So how long have you been doing the AI stuff now at this point altogether?
Oh man, like it's 2.5, 3 years, I would say, at this point. Yeah, I mean, as you know, that's why I have this name right now, right? Like that started a long time ago. But I'm trying to just make it more neutral by saying MJM, because even when I work on the Comfy side, it's kind of weird to have MidJourney Man in my name, but whatever,
You kind of put all your eggs in that one basket super early on there.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're when you're dealing with like a social media noob like myself,
So I think you and I have been going at this for about the same time, because I think I think I just made like 3 years or maybe 3.5 years since I really dived into this stuff back in the Warp Fusion days.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. I met you before that. You were in the Warp Fusion, and then you're the one who got me in actually the Warp Fusion world. Realistically, I don't know if you remember that. Yeah.
You heard it here, guys. There were a couple people that were really strong, pivotal starting points for me in all this, but it's always really great for me to hear that kind of like seeing my stuff was a starting point for a bunch of people that I know and respect, like this man. So, okay. Just so everyone has an idea of kind of like how different what we're going to look at and what we're going to play with DayDream is compared to the stuff that you usually do. How would you explain the style of AI and the art that you make? Like how would you sum up the type of stuff that you create?
That's a good question. I think that I can go in two different ways for this. I like to do experimental work, where I'm going to try a model or a tool and just push it in a direction just to kind of like see, for example, the one I just posted today with the lipstick on the seal. That was just that's what I'm saying. It's just being silly, and that is not art per se. It's just me just testing out with the model, right? But then so then the Akira one, for example, that one is, I'm kind of like really happy about this one, where like I've been trying to do a reverse of taking an anime and making it real, or taking a reel and making an anime.
Love
and then
that.
on top of that, like animating it, and like just kind of like playing with like a concept, like that I grew up around, or themes like this, and having fun with this. But at the same time, I also really love like abstract art. I really do. That's dystopian abstract art. Like that's something that I naturally gravitate towards. I really like also like UV lit, black lit like art. Abstract. I'm always drawn to these colors naturally, for some reason.
Yeah, this is really great, man. When I think of your stuff and I think of your style, I really think of the ones like this.
Yeah, this is the style that I really gravitate towards too, for sure. Like that was made with one actually locally on my in Comfy.
Oh, this is one?
Yep, this is one. Yep.
Awesome. I know you and I are going to get into that next week, because I'm going to be joining you on the Comfy UI stream. But Yeah, dude. No, you've been at this for a while, and I think the cool thing about being in AI in the capacity that we are is that you kind of gotta stay on your feet and you gotta keep moving,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
It's
And
like you can't stay still, otherwise you get left behind if you kind of like commit too much and plant your feet in one thing for too long.
yeah, and I know like sometimes the shortcoming of my own page and my own work is that I try all the things, and that's why I don't really have a style. I cannot stick to one style because I just love to push the limits of myself and the various tools that I get to play with. You know, yeah, this style is like my natural yeah, I really do like this abstract and weird dystopian, colorful, or yeah, this is just my jam right there for
I
sure.
really, I really like how you kind of like combine this like particular animation style with like the idea of the double exposure.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Cool,
Yeah,
man.
and
Well, you've played with live AI stuff in some capacity, right? Like maybe with suspense or stuff like that.
yeah, I did actually. Yep. Do you want me to tell the story about this? How?
Yes, yes, please,
So
and then we'll dive into this.
yeah, so I was that was a couple of months ago. I was at a rave, which was like the first rave of my life, by the way. Uh, and so I was just like, it was just like Disneyland for me, in the sense of like this was all new feeling, new everything. And I was in the back playing. So the Spence basically is building a has built system where he's controlling lasers and generating like art live, and the laser are tracing the art. It's incredible. Anyways, he let us play with it. So it was me and Pixel Pusher Jeru. I was operating like he was generating the art and I was operating the laser, and he was all audio reactive. It was amazing. Such a good time. You
it's
know.
it's I don't think people can even like really comprehend just yet um how much stuff hasn't been explored with AI on the live side of things.
Yeah. No, for
And
sure. I agree.
and why do you think that is? You think it's the GPU thing? Do you think it's the render time? Why do you think the live visuals and like rendering in real time with people on camera hasn't quite been pushed forward the same way that, image to video stuff has?
It's a good question. I think like there is different ways to answer this question. I feel like because I think this technology is still so new that people are trying to find ways to do things, and going the route of doing it live seems the most scary if you think about it, because you are generating something live and you don't know what it's going to do, and it may be doing something that you don't expect and don't want, and so I feel like naturally people are probably more afraid to go that route, where it's safer to do it, try it, and generate, I like it, edit together, compose it, whatever. But doing it live is more brave, even in a sense, unless if you don't know what you're doing, so it can backfire more easily, I would think.
You know,
you know
so I really think that people haven't dived in so much because of the kind of like when they see it initially, if they're not the ones in front of the camera or giving it like the live feedback to work off of, the everyone is so overloaded with the dopamine from like these cinematic, crazy, realistic AI videos now, right?
yeah,
Like the stuff that we can do with things like Kling and Sora and all that is pretty insane if you think about where we were a year
yeah,
ago.
like 6 months ago even.
Dude, 6 months ago,
Yeah,
think about what the first generation of like
yeah,
the runway stuff looked like, right?
yeah. No, it's crazy, but at the same time, what is amazing is I remember, there was a moment, during that rave where Jeru was Pixel Pusher was generating something that looked amazing, and I was in tune with the music, and he was tracing, and that's a great emotion where, like, you're generating something live, and I think the emotion was stronger, instead of having something pre-recorded, making it live on the fly and having something so good at that moment made me feel more like a special moment, if that makes any sense.
I have to just so people have context of what we're actually talking about here. I have to
Oh
show
yeah,
them,
please.
especially since at some point I am going to get Spence to come on the stream with me. Um, so what MJ is describing is the use of live AI that I've been familiar with up to now prior to DayDream, where and this is still, even like in some capacity, still pre-rendered, right? Like you're operating a bunch of it live, but some of the stuff is still pre-rendered. But our friend Spencer built a laser system that allows him to trace the real-time diffusion as it's happening. Like as it's happening on the wall using depth maps. So like the image is being generated, it's being projected onto the wall, and then the depth map is being traced with lasers in real time. It's
all in real time. Yeah.
And you can kind of see in the bottom corner, his hand is pressing the buttons, but it's absolutely crazy what he's able to do with this system. And literally all of the stuff he does with it is just like next level insane. So we're going to get him on and we're going to have fun with Spence at some point. But coming back to what we are doing here. So for those of you that do not know, and that is your first time here, maybe you came here from my Instagram, maybe you came here from the email blast, maybe you just came here because you got dropped in our Discord server on accident. So what we are looking at here, and I want everyone to be able to see this better. So I'm going to take this out of like full screen and I'm going to minimize you and I'm going to pull you here. And oh, well, it looks like that chat isn't working anyway, so maybe I just will full screen it. Okay, never mind. So what is happening here is this is DayDream. This is DayDream, and this is rendering me live in front of my webcam, as you can see, based on a prompt that I gave it from Daft Punk, which this is a prompt that is, as much as I would like to take credit for this prompt, this was not me. This was, I don't know who the original prompter was. Maybe someone in the chat can tell me who the original prompter was for this one, because this is my favorite DayDream prompt so far that I have found, because it looks so clean. And this, Shiu, awesome, my man, right there. This is hats off to you, because when I show anyone DayDream, this is what I show them. For me, this is like the pinnacle of it, because one, I love Daft Punk. But two, I just think this is awesome. And the thing about real-time AI is because of the models you have to use that will render this fast on a frame-by-frame basis, it's going to be a little jittery until kind of like the tech for it catches up with the capabilities. And DayDream currently does really, really well with this kind of like flat color line art animation style. And that's the same thing as literally any AI tool. Like every AI tool has things it's really good at. Every AI tool has things that it's not so good at. DayDream really accelerates at the animated line art style, and I love this. With that being said, just so you all can see what the actual, like, what this looks like, and MJ, feel free to interject with anything here at any time. But
no, yeah, you're good. You're doing a great job introducing the tool.
This is the website. So I'm going to drop the link in the chat so anyone can try this. There's no payments, there's no credits or anything. This is currently completely open, completely free for everyone. So this is actually a very friendly place to start. If maybe like you want to start using AI stuff and you don't quite know where to start, this, I promise you, this will be the most fun place for you to start. So this is our homepage, aka our explore page. And what you're going to be met with here are a bunch of different styles and generations that the community have made that you can use as starting places. And I love that our co-founder is right there jamming out right at the top of the feed. Love that for Eric.
Shout out to Eric, by the way, that I met. Awesome dude.
But yeah, there's a lot of things to be inspired by in the front here. And the cool thing is, if you hover over any of these, this little try prompt button comes up. And if you click it, it'll drop you into a DayDream with that specific prompt. So you can just start from there. So what I did was I scrolled down because I know that the Daft Punk one is down here somewhere. I scroll down. Where is it? There it is. So I hovered over this guy right here. I clicked on try this prompt, and this is the exact window that I get dropped into. Now, what we're going to do throughout this stream, if there are any prompts that you guys would like us to try, go ahead and type them in the chat. At the end of the stream, MJ and I are going to pick our 2 favorite prompts that the chat gave us, and you folks will talk to me afterwards, and we got some $100 gift cards for you guys. So throughout the stream, just put any prompt you want in the chat. We will run it, and if we think it's one of the best ones by the end, then I got you. So feel free to drop those prompts whenever, because MJ and I are going to have a little back and forth here. Are you still on the red lady right now?
Yep, I am.
You're still okay.
I'm in love, I think.
All right. So here's what we're going to do. I will kick us off. I'm going to prompt something for myself, and that I think is going to be dope. And then you are going to have to try to top me.
Got you. And different prompt, right? Like
Yeah. Different prompt. I mean, if we both prompt the Daft Punk robot, even though they look the same, I'm gonna think my Daft Punk robot looks better.
No, of course.
So Dougie Pipelines, can you use emoji prompts? That's a good question. Don't put any emoji in the prompt. No, it only takes text. But if you want to try to get us to be an emoji, you can. Keep in mind, there are limitations here, but there are no limits to what we can try. So with that being said, I'm going to get us started off. Can you guys all see the screen okay? Because just like the preview I have is a little small on my screen. Jeremy, that is a wonderful question. Jeremy asks, is it possible to record your actions, dancing, download a video, upload? That is a wonderful question. So let's say I want to record myself as Daft Punk Man. There is this button right up here in the right-hand corner that says create clip. If I click on that, it's going to ask me, do I want to record just the output video, meaning just myself as the Daft Punk robot, or do I want to include the input video, which will also record my webcam and put that in the corner of the video? So if I click start recording and I get up and I do a little robot, bam, 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 bam. Awesome. Perfect. That's all I wanted. I'm going to go ahead and click stop recording. And there is my video right there with me in the corner. I can click the 3 buttons. I can download it. And you can also leave this turned on and submit your clip to be featured on the community page in the very front. You click next. It's going to process your clip, and boom, you have a link that you can share that prompt with your friends. So anyone you send this link to is going to get dropped into the exact prompt that you used when you recorded that. And you can share it directly to your TikTok, your Instagram, your X, and you can download it. There is Data Hygiene asks, is there a DayDream Instagram to tag? Absolutely. The DayDream Instagram is dun. Give me 1 second. I have so many windows open here. It is at DayDream Live _. So here, I'll type it in the chat for you real quick. I hope you're thinking of your prompt, MJ, because
I am like you're pressuring me. I'm like,
I already know my first one. So that is our DayDream Instagram. Anything you share, please tag us in it, and we will share it in our stories. And also, if we decide to use it in any of our content in the future, more than happy to collaborate on you with it as our account grows. And shout out to my man Nate from Black Mixture Official. I don't know if you guys know, but Nate has a VFX based YouTube channel that I learned how to use After Effects on. I think what do you have, like 100,000 YouTube subscribers? I appreciate you for coming and hanging out, and we're definitely going to get you on the stream one of these days, man. And thank you for the prompt. Thank you for the prompt. So, okay, let's get back to it. I'm going to start us off. And for this first prompt, I'm going to go through and also explain some of the functions. 280,000. Okay, my bad. I said 100,000. He has 280,000 subscribers on YouTube. So the man knows his stuff. But again, thank you for coming and hanging out. We really appreciate it. Okay. I'm going to get us started here. And I'm going to keep this relatively simple to start off with. So I am going to say, I want to be a cheeseburger creature, sitting on a plate. And I want to make sure that there is ketchup and cheese on me. And before I go ahead, before I go ahead and hit enter, and I haven't used this prompt before. So I don't know if it's going to be good. It could be hot garbage, but we're going to find out. So I'm going to go ahead and click the adjustments here. And there are a couple different parameters that we can set. I recommend not touching the denoise parameter. Let's just say that one is off limits, because when I've touched that, nothing good has come out of it. Creativity, I'm going to slide up to 0.3. 0.3 seems to, it like really transforms me. And I'm also going to bump my quality up to number 3. Now, MJ, let's say before we say that our prompt is the one we're using, we get 2 tries to alter it.
Okay.
So like we get the initial try, and then we get one more to make any changes we want.
Got you. And
okay.
Do I enter mine now, or do I wait for your turn to be done?
Wait for my turn to be done. So okay, let me stand up and see what happens when I'm pretty. Wait.
Oh, your ketchup fries, and that was funny. I'm not gonna lie.
There's one change I need to make on this, and I'm going to in triple parentheses, I'm going to put eyes, and then I'm going to hit. I think that's the only thing I need to add. So I'm going to hit enter now, and this.
So what did you do? You put like a parenthesis eyes just to.
You remember the old school Stable Diffusion prompting?
Oh,
so
okay.
Yeah. So I did. So if you put a word in triple parentheses,
1.3 or that. Yeah.
Yeah. So that all works in this.
Oh, okay. So it's Stable Diffusion, typical stuff. Cool.
Oh, King. Wait, sorry. I didn't realize so many dope people were going to show up for our first stream. In case you guys don't know who King Willionis is, this is the man that made the song BBL Drizzy. Yes, that song. He made the song BBL Drizzy. So we are in the presence of greatness right now. King Willionis, appreciate you for stopping by for our very first stream here at DayDream. Appreciate it. So yeah, MJ, this you're gonna have to beat this.
Oh, snaps.
You have to beat my cheeseburger monster right here. Because look at, wait, let's just take a moment and appreciate the cheeseburger with the eyeballs, and as I'm moving in and out, here, wait, I'm actually, wait, I'm gonna turn the camera. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna full screen this real quick so you guys can. I'm gonna turn the chat off for a second, the overlay, so you guys can see what's going on my camera.
Man, you should not be allowed to do anything with food, Mr. Breakfast Daddy.
Hey, I don't think my coworkers at Live Peer and Daydream know that my Instagram community for about 4 months called me Breakfast Daddy. So okay, I'm really happy. I'm really happy with this. We're going to switch to your screen now. And did you already enter it or?
No, I'm gonna type it right now.
Okay.
All right. So I was thinking a broccoli warrior with green armor. Actually, green glowing armor. Let's make it glow. And cinematic lighting. Okay. And what's cool is I noticed you can do dash dash, and then it suggests the thing. So
wait. Sorry. I just saw a call out about the 1080. I unfortunately we'll do the 720 next time, Waleed. I can't change it midstream, but good call out. I'll keep that in mind for next time. Okay, let's see it, MJ.
Yeah, I was thinking if you dash, I just noticed earlier if I do dash dash, it offers the options, and I'm gonna do quality 3 directly and dash dash, and I will do creativity 0.3. Oh, whoops, 0.35. Enter. Let's see what I look like. Oh yeah.
Let's see it. Wait.
I look like a moss, but I'll take it.
Wait. What'd you prompt? Was that broccoli?
Yeah, broccoli warrior with green glowing armor, cinematic lighting. Spot on.
That's awesome.
I would eat myself.
Bro, why is the broccoli giving me Richard Simmons vibes?
That's a good question. That is a good question.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong, or is the broccoli giving Richard Simmons?
Yeah, and it's so like the hair looks like I have an afro right now, kind of like from a Bob Ross style, kind of as well.
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And also too, we can go through and pull any of the prompts that they are giving us to use for our turn.
Oh, okay, got you. Well,
so I'm actually going to go up, and I want to
Oh heck yeah.
Oh damn! Wait, I gotta do it on. I can copy it from Twitch, so that way I don't have to paste it. So I'm going to use the prompt that Nate gave us. I'm going to use Nate's prompt right here, and Nate's prompt was. Let me read it out before I hit enter, and also let me put my screen back on. Nate's prompt was colorful manga art style man wearing hype beast clothing, red jacket, white t-shirt, gold chain, blue sky, clouds in the background. Nate, I don't know if this is going to know what hype beast clothing is, but we're going to separate. Only one way to find out. We're going to separate that with a comma. I'm going to put wearing hype beast clothing in triple parentheses to attempt it to do that. I'm going to keep my quality at 3, my creativity at 0.3, and let's see what I got. Oh, bro, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I agree.
That's pretty good. You know what? Since this is a person, I'm going to change. The change I'm going to make is I'm going to bump my creativity up to 0.5. And what that's going to do is that's going to tighten up the control net on me to make it a little less flickery and more coherent, although a little less creative. So let's see what it looks like with that. Boom. And so you see how now it got a little more stable, but yo, I think this is great. I don't know why I'm on the top of a skyscraper, but I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, I do agree. Like that is good, and I'm gonna take my chance with Deep Sea Cat's prompt.
All right, let's rotate over to you.
Yeah, this. Okay, ready? The prompt is Donald Trump, White House press room, intense spotlight, photorealistic. Let's see. Only one way to find out. Quality 3. I'm going to go directly to 0.5. Oh, yeah.
If there's one thing these things do good, man, they know they certainly know Donald.
Yeah, it's actually it doesn't the lips are not moving, but everything else is spot on. It's pretty funny.
So just to call that out, we in the next iteration of this, we should have better lip syncing. That is something that is actively being worked on in the background. But I am impressed with the red tie, and I think the thing that impresses me the most is that it's also putting the little American flag pin on him. Facepalm, shout out to you from this is going to revolutionize my team meetings. Hey dude, if you do that, please record a video for us and send it so we can like make something out of that. Yeah, before you get fired, please send us a video. Okay, so I see your Donald Trump and I raise you with wait. Oh god, okay. Cosmic, I will entertain you, bro. You want to see the muscular
was good. I tried his, it was good.
If you want to see the muscular version of J Boogs, just know that you asked for this, not me. You asked for this. Oh god. Guys in the chat, this is publicly available. Please go try it. But okay. Oh, that was kind of frightening. I'm not mad at it.
No, it was good. I tried it before. I was surprised. I was like, oh man, that's actually pretty good.
And I'm gonna change the creativity to 0.5. I love how it kind of gets my hoodie, and if I put the hoodie on, then it like.
And you don't need to work out anymore. You can be a fitness influencer with this. Look at you.
Put me on a poster.
Oh yeah.
Put me on a poster. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so that Cosmic, thank you for that one. Let's see what you got.
Okay, I'm gonna try the one from the next one from Cosmic, actually. The Kanye West.
Oh yeah, I just saw that. I was like, oh, that's gonna be my next one.
Yeah.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah, the headset is looks pretty good though. I mean, if I take off my headset, it still does long hair.
Awesome. I love how it just when you backed up, it got a little bit. It got more like him.
Kind of want to grab my cat and see what happens if I put my cat in front of the camera.
Is your cat close by?
Oh yeah, he's right there.
Yeah, grab your cat. Grab your cat.
He's sleeping right now.
We love cats around here.
Oh, he's pissed right now.
Kanye's keeping your seat warm. Oh god, that's low key frightening. All right, I am going to go with our very own N, who is our amazing community manager over in the Discord, among just like the million other things that they do. Let me find N's prompt here. So N gave me the prompt of scary vampire woman, blood on face, creepy castle. Creativity 0.6, quality 4. Let's see. Oh, hello.
Yeah, try. Yeah, that one's good.
Yeah, like I find myself just kind of standing here and making my own weird little movies with this. I can't wait till we have full vertical though, so I can
Oh
like
yeah.
because I want to set it up on my phone, put my phone on the tripod, and then record stuff.
Yeah, get you going with this.
It also gave me a very flattering chest area.
That's awesome right there.
You guys gotta
Cover your eyes if you're less than 18.
Yes. So, hey, Abu Joe, welcome, man. Welcome. It's really dope to see a bunch of new names as well as familiar ones from my side of the internet. Okay, we're gonna swap over to you.
Yeah, so Deep Sea Cats gave us another one. I'm gonna try it. It's like a Super Saiyan one. This one I'm assuming should be pretty good. Let's see. Creativity 0.45. Boom, let's see. Oh man, look at me.
Oh, that one is sick.
Yeah, this one came out pretty freaking good.
Dude, I like that one. Try to prompt like the key blast around if it's not already in there.
What do you call this again?
The key blast or the key charge, KI.
Oh.
Or like the energy.
The energy. Yeah.
The energy charge. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that like this for now, but probably like energy charge. Let's see. Charge glowing.
Dun.
Let's see. 0.5. No, that's right. It's doing it kind of.
Sick.
Yeah, look, you can see it.
Dude, yeah, it made Goku super ripped. Goku's more ripped than the bodybuilder was.
Yeah, you know what's up, Goku.
I'm actually surprised at how well it's doing the Super Saiyan hair.
And it's not Goku, it's me right there. What are you talking about? That's my body. Just through my clothes, you know.
So Roasted Keyboard asks, what is the best level of creativity or quality to keep for these? Creativity, I always bounce back and forth between 0.3 if I wanted to really lean more towards the prompt, but it's probably going to get just a little bit more flickery, to 0.5 if I want it to be more stable. So if you're doing like a prompt that is like a human or like a person, then I would recommend doing like 0.5. Quality, I usually keep it on 3. 3 is what I tend to get the best results with. Okay. I am going to try. Let me grab the chat back here. I saw one from where'd it go? You just did cats.
Yeah, there is one from Cosmic again, just above.
Okay. Okay, Jeremy, I am going to entertain you, and I want to see if it knows who Andrew Tate is. I have a feeling it doesn't, but let's try it. No promises on this one. I'm going to set my quality to 3, and creativity we will do, oh boy, 0.5. I mean, this is like a version of Andrew Tate.
Oh wow.
But keep in mind that like you want the stuff to be somewhat because okay, so So a little bit of like expectation setting with this. So this is using a raw stable diffusion 1.5 model or something in the realm of stable diffusion 1.5. So there's no LoRa's actively being used in this. So you want to use stuff that would have been like well known and trained into the general 1.5 model for the best results currently. We have plans to make it more customizable and more like reference based as well with like LoRa's and stuff. But for now, we're limited to like the base model for the speed to get it to render. Did you just turn yourself into a bowl of bananas?
Yeah. You can see me do funny faces, and I'm just like messing around. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
It's funny. I'm trying to see what it does with my headset.
Dude, I love the food ones. All the food prompts I've done, I've loved.
And there is one that's I'm gonna try right now. The anime girl one. Let's see.
Let's see. Yeah, try the anime girl one. Oh, dude, like all things considered, that's really sick.
Yeah.
Mr. Abu Joe, I don't know. I don't think it'll be able to do the iced out grills just yet. I think we're gonna have to wait for it to get a little bit more advanced for that one. Otherwise, you already know that would have been my go-to for literally all of this. That totally would have been my go-to for all of this. Let's see. I am going to try. So I really liked your bowl of bananas. So okay, wait. Busby sent me a good one. I see your bowl of bananas and I raise you with a cosmic gorilla.
Oh, you want to eat the bananas? I see.
I raise you with the cosmic gorilla. I'm going to put the cosmic gorilla part in parentheses. And I'm going to, I got to change the creativity and the quality. I'm going to keep on 3. Boom. I think with this, I could beat 100 men.
Oh yeah, the famous.
I
keep saying
think
about this lately.
I think this is the gorilla that could beat 100 men.
Man, I don't know if you can defeat a bowl of bananas though, like a banana head. Special powers. Yeah.
Yeah, I really like this one. This is giving me like vibes of stuff that I used to make back when I first discovered Stable Diffusion.
Yeah, it reminds me of Planet of the Apes, indeed, like Cold Leader was saying, for sure.
All right, let's see what you got.
Oh, I just tried the one from Alex Campillo.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a thick prompt too, but that's actually really good. Wait, let me maximize that. Yeah, that's really good.
I do agree that if I could go to meetings like this, I would absolutely do it. I would last a second, but it would be worth it. If I ever quit my job, that's going to be what I use.
All right. I am, wait, let me bring my thing back. I want to try this Iron Man one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Neo92 Tiger, thank you for joining us. Thank you. So, boom. I am going to take away the denoise setting because I find that whenever I mess with the denoise, it kind of degrades the image. But let's try the rest of this. I have a suspicion I'm going to have to lower the creativity down to get it here. I'm going to pull it to 0.5. 0.5 is usually as high as I go because that keeps the control net pretty tight. And it's the lower the creativity number, the more creative it gets. So let me try this. Iron Man, and I'm going to put Iron Man in parentheses here. Deep space, eyes firing laser beams. Oh, dude, that's a good Iron Man.
I wonder if like, do you think like your webcam being better than mine can have an influence on the input footage?
Maybe, but the webcam I'm using for this is the webcam that's in my monitor.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm not the camera that you guys see me on is like over here,
Different,
but
yeah.
the DayDream one is in my monitor. But this one is, yeah, I really like this. I want to see what happens if I change the creativity to 0.3. And it just got a little bit more Iron Man-y, but yeah, it does Marvel and it does superheroes really, really well. The Iron Man one was a good call. Good call,
Oh
though.
my goodness. I have a
All
solid
right.
one
Okay, let's.
from Cosmic. That is
Who is
good.
that? Who is that from?
Yeah, it was from Cosmic Crafter, the giant kawaii teddy bear, vaporwave, grid background. I think this is the winner so far. I don't know. This is like solid right there.
I do. So okay. So far, that's your winning one right now.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try Waleed's prompt right here that he just sent, because this is a thick prompt and I want to see what it does. But that's a good one, dude. You should can you, before I take this one off of the screen, can you just record a clip to that real quick and then download it so you can send it to me?
Yes.
So yeah, click the create clip, do it with just the
output, yeah.
the output, and then just like record yourself doing something.
Goodness, it's changing. Here you go. I just want to stay a bear.
And then just like wave at the camera or something. Perfect. and then you can click stop recording and then click next on that. So it shares that to the community as well.
Oh, whoops. I should have left the submit to be featured, right? Or it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, you should have left that on. But so either way, no, don't close it. Don't close it. Click the highlight, like hover over the video and click the 3 dots on the bottom.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, and download that and then send that to me on Discord.
Got you.
Hey, everyone who's here right now, pinned at the top of the Twitch chat is our Discord link for our Discord server. Please come join us, because this stuff is only going to get better, and we're going to be doing these streams every Thursday. Or you can scan with your cell phone the QR code up in the corner, and that will drop you into our Discord server as well. So please, please, please come join us in Discord. We're going to have a lot of fun with this stuff. Okay. I am going to do one more because I know you got to get going at the top of the hour. So we'll kind of close it out after this. And I'm sorry we didn't get to everyone's prompts, but I want to try this really thick prompt from Waleed, which Waleed, I got to take some of it out because we're limited to 300 characters. So I'm just going to slowly start deleting stuff here until it, boom. Okay. Bam. And I'm going to do creativity 0.3 and quality point. Whoa.
Oh, that's cool.
Boom.
Oh yeah.
Dude, this is the most far out groovy version of Will Smith I have ever seen.
Yeah,
This is sick. If I threw this into Sora, this one would be really, really dope. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to just create clip. I'm going to take just the output. I'm going to record, and just real quick, I'm going to do some crazy Will Smith stuff. I'm going to go far. I'm going to get really close. I'm going to run my fingers through my hair, and I'm going to come back, and I'm going to be like, yo, what? Whoa, go back. Do that thing again. Do that thing again with the multiple heads. Do it again. There we go. It's so close. Okay. That'll be good. I'll be able to do something dope with that. I'm going to download it. Bam. And submit that to our featured page. Okay. Unfortunately, MJ only had an hour to hang out with us. So I want to do like the little sign off for him. And we could stay here for a few more minutes, guys, because I want to show you guys something really cool with that video.
I want to watch it. And I'll tell you if I have to get out. Don't worry about it. Just show.
Okay. So I just downloaded that video, right? So let me just open that up real quick. The video is 25 seconds. So I am going to just very quickly trim that down to under 20 seconds. Because what I'm going to do, and I want you guys to see this, I'm going to take this over to Sora and make it very, like, I'm going to show you guys the process for really like making these things super, super cool. So I'm just going to trim this until it's like 18 seconds. Done. Replace the clip. Awesome. So here is what I am.
Are you sharing your screen, Jaybook, by the way?
Oh, damn. Thank you. Okay.
Here it is.
All right. So on the left-hand side of my screen, I have my Sora. On the right-hand side of my screen, I have ChatGPT, and I asked ChatGPT to help me make highly detailed video prompts for Sora. So what I'm going to do first, before anything else, I'm going to go ahead and get this video loading into Sora. This is the Will Smith one that I just made, and I am going to take the prompt that Waleed sent me, and I am going to tell ChatGPT to wait, let me full screen this for a moment. I'm going to tell ChatGPT to I'm going to say make me a video prompt for Sora based off of the following. And I'm literally just going to give it the prompt that I used in DayDream that Waleed had sent me in the chat. So now my Sora just, I mean, my ChatGPT just spit out the prompt. I'm going to paste that into Sora, and I'm going to do 480p. And here's the trick. If you're able to use Sora, you want to, for the remix strength, click on custom and do a remix strength of 6. And I'm kind of speed running this right now because we're at the end of the stream, but I'm going to do a full stream where we make things and we just get crazy with Sora, so you guys can really see how powerful this stuff is. So I'm doing 480p at a remix strength of 6 with this prompt that I got from Sora based on the prompt that Waleed gave me. I'm going to hit remix, and this will pop out. And when that pops out, then we'll kind of sign off here. But I've been able to get such insane stuff from Sora using these DayDream outputs as inputs.
So stable too?
Yeah, they get really stable because essentially, like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Italian brain rot thing that has absolutely taken over the internet. But
what is
I
that?
made the ballerina cappuccina.
I have no idea what this one is. Goddamn.
You don't know what ballerina cappuccina is?
Nope. I only drink them. I don't watch them.
Oh my God. Well, I made this from a Sora video that I made of myself with a coffee head, but these will pop out in just a moment. While I'm waiting for those, MJ, tell the people where they can find you, what you got going on, and if there's anything you're doing that they should look out for.
Let me think. I mean, you can find me like I'm pretty much like all over the place online, but like the main place where I'm the most active, I would say, is on Instagram at midjourney.man. So midjourney.man. I also have a website where you can find all of my links, which is midjman.com. So midjman.com. Yeah, if you want to maybe just pull it up.
Just midjman.com.
Yep, exactly. And this
boom, I put.
Yeah,
there is MidJourney Man's website in the chat, so you guys can check that out. If you want to, for all the places you can keep up with him. And then what are you doing at Comfy UI? And you have some streams that you're helping out with too, right?
Yeah. I'll be on the stream tomorrow with Purrs. Like I just like I said, I'm part of the in-house creative team. We just help like with new workflows, new models. Like we just try to be to stay on top of it. Like we just released the API nodes, which has been really awesome. So you can use Comfy to just use like closed models like OpenAI's Image One and Kling and whatnot. So yeah, it's good stuff, like and on next Tuesday, I'm gonna be having for the guest stream. So on Fridays it's a community stream, and on Tuesdays it's a guest stream, and you're gonna be my first guest personally. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm super looking forward to that. Dude, thank you again for coming and hanging out and for joining us. And I thought that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. So I mean, we need to know who won the battle. I mean, technically, it's like it was more like the community at the end, but and as a matter of fact, which one do you think won here? Do you from the
Yeah, so I think my favorite
Comfy?
one, and I might be a little bit biased here because I'm looking at this thing on my screen right now,
Yeah, let's see it. Are
but
you sharing it again? I
but
would love to see the results before I
I
go.
think I think my favorite one was from Waleed. So Waleed, and you said Cosmic is yours,
Yeah,
right?
Cosmic was, I like the bear. Yeah.
Yeah, so Waleed, Cosmic, make sure you guys join our Discord server so we can get you guys hooked up with some gift cards. The QR code for the Discord server is right there, or it's pinned to the top of the channel. Come and join the server. I'll get you guys hooked up with gift cards, and let me show you what this
Yeah, I'm
this
curious. I
turned
can't see without
into.
seeing it. Oh god damn. Yeah, that's next level.
So see, like, this is what we were able to turn that super trippy Will Smith DayDream into by slightly prompting it in the same direction. But we could take that input now and take the kind of like the form factor and the trippiness and the inspiration of it and turn it into anything in tools like Sora or Runway or even like One for video to video. So here, before everyone dips out here, give me just a second. Boom. So, guys, thank you so much. We held about 100 people for this entire stream, which super appreciated. Some people passed through, some people hung out the entire time. So, if you guys have not, please give DayDream a try. I'm going to put the website in the chat for you all one more time. We are at daydream.live. There's no payment plan. There's no credits. There's no nothing like that. Try out DayDream, record some of the stuff, share it with us, tag us so we can share it and tag you back or even collaborate with you on social media. Please come join our Discord server. We have already a pretty dope community in there, and everyone is joining and sharing their daydreams, and it's a lot of fun to see what's possible with this.
Yep.
Make sure you go follow MidJourney Man on Instagram at midjourney.man. Follow us on Instagram at daydreamlive_. And we are going to be back next week, Thursday, same time, 4 p.m. Pacific. And my guest next week will be Ryan on the Inside. That if you're not familiar with Ryan, Ryan is very active in the Banadoko and the open source Comfy UI AI community, building workflows and building nodes. And he has built such crazy audio reactivity stuff, as well as some other stuff he's working on that I don't want to give too much away, that he's working on on the back end of DayDream with the reactivity, so that we can use the reactivity in our webcam, similar to stuff you would do in Touch Designer, but without needing to learn Touch Designer. So we will be back same time, same place next week. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you will see it promoted on my Instagram as that gets closer. Please come join the Discord. Let's have some fun in there with all the crazy daydreams. MidJourney, thank you. You are a legend, my friend.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I hope to see someone recording themselves in a meeting, just saying, with DayDream.
Yes, and please tag us before you get fired. So, guys, with that being said, my name is Tyler, better known as JBooks Creative. This has been our very first DayDream creator session. Visit us at daydream.live and on all platforms at daydreamlive_, where we could get it. But if you type in DayDream Live, you'll find us. And yeah, we want to see how you guys daydream. We'll catch you guys next week at 4 p.m. Pacific, same time, same place.